when we reached there, then we came to know that Lakshya was in a bad shape. And I told Priyanshu to be ready. I said, you are playing probably for the first time in a big event. I said, but I don't care. On that particular day morning, somebody will come and tell you might have to play. And when we landed, that only happened, where Lakshya was holding his stomach and sitting, and I was like, oh.
I don't remember. I ate at like 2-3 places, so I can't really tell which one is the culprit.
He was telling, Bhaiya, I'm only having soup these days. I'm not getting any energy.
That was the first setback that we had. I think after that it was a Chinese Taipei match where personally I didn't play that well and I was really down. And at one point while walking back from the media interactions, I actually felt that I need to go back home. I don't want to play right now.
Like very pissed off. I mean, he's not listening. He's not shade by. Today, in meeting also, he was like, today I personally failed. I didn't play well today. Like every point he's blaming himself.
We got a message in the group saying that we need to speak and we need to talk and we need to meet. It was a little late, but I thought it was very important to do that on that particular day. And I remember telling this to both Chirag and Sathik. I said, you guys play whatever you guys want to, but make sure that others are scared of you.
But after such a bad loss, after being so low, and then to come back and then play that well, I think it's just great, and it just shows how tough they are mentally or how strong they are mentally.
Chirag was really in a motivation to win every match. Yesterday he was like something and today he was literally different.
For Thomas Cup, yes, we were going with the white t-shirts only because probably we lost with the blue t-shirt against Chinese Taipei, and we wore white, and then unfortunately we got only 2 white t-shirts and two blues, and we all were washing and playing every next day.
श्रीकांत ने बहुत अच्छा मैच खेल के एंटरसन को हराया.
And on his second match point opportunity, Kidambi Shrikant, the former world #1, beats Anders Antonsen in 3 games.
Srikanth was someone who came from the ashes, I would say. To show that intent, I never saw that he would be doing something like that. And I only got like, oh, if he's showing, then I also need to show. And I was like, this is very important for the youngsters out there.
I used to be very aggressive, and then I kind of really toned down myself. The emotions that I withheld over a period of time really, I think, came out in a way of smashing or something.
I know how he correlates himself to Federer. And so when I suddenly saw him yelling and shouting and showing that fist pump, and there's a lot of pictures which came like this, right? And I think that was a big turning point for this Thomas Cup.
The Danish always have been very out there. We Indians used to be the subtle ones. We used to be very extremely calm.
We all followed Prakash very quiet. You know, you have to be humble, and so that is what we were taught. So that's how it always remained. But these bunch of youngsters, they are more open because right from a young age they are traveling, they are being in the circuit. So that confidence, what they have is different.
And I've told Satvik a million times saying that don't be a nice guy. I said, you are here to win, you are training so hard, you can't be a nice guy. I tell myself also, I played Songwei and Lindan in my first initial career, and what I realized was when you start being a nice guy, when you start respecting them a lot, then you don't play. And you're just trying to be a nice guy over there, and the game just goes off. You don't realize it.
And I think we had that change in attitude, and we were like, we'll give it back to them on court. To see Srikanth shout is quite rare. To see him say such things, it's very rare. So to have him do all this, you can actually think how we as a team were in the Thomas Cup.
We all want to come out there and express themselves. That's it. We want to play. We want to be ourselves. We don't really have to be nice just because our seniors were like that. We wanted to do the best that we can. We want to just do what will help us.
I think that's new India. I think they love to celebrate, and it is important. Sometimes it's important to be in the face as well, and I think that's what India has showed at the Thomas Cup.
Then the semi-finals, Pranay, after twisting his ankle, because I remember me and Krishna were sitting right next to each other, and I was like, it's gone.
When that happened, Srikanth was telling, I was thinking from the dugout saying, will I be able to come and play? Is there any procedure for that from the BWF? So he was telling, I was just thinking way too many things when this happened. I said I knew when I turned around and then I saw the dugout. I felt the urge to win, because you've never been into a semi-finals and you know how big it is to be into finals.
I was on the other side. I can listen to this Denmark people and all. They're commenting on Pranay. Oh, okay, it's done now. Pranay is searching for the reasons to how to lose the match and all. I was getting frustrated. So I was just motivating everything, Pranay. It's okay. I'll go easy, don't worry. But after listening from his side that don't worry, bhaiya, we are going to win this. I'll just give you the win. Then I was super confident. Okay, let's see, chalo.
And I think it was important for him also, because he was also very stressed. If that ankle injury hadn't happened, then probably I would have lost that match. And after that injury, then I realized, okay, these are the things which I can do. These are things which I can't do for a while at least. And that gave a whole dimension of the game for me, and I started thinking in a very different way all of a sudden.
Second game won by India.
Then actually I've told that Priyanshu and all, I want full support, because everyone was shouting HSP and all. I said, because he has pain, he should forget that. He has to get motivated.
In game it's like heroic HSP, HSP. Then he's getting good rhythm, like when we are telling that chant.
We had our own dances for HSP and stuff.
I think everyone in the team has lost their voice. Everyone was screaming so hard and cheering so hard for their team.
The final moment, the block across court, and history was made.
Back of my mind, I knew that if I win here, then I will be a hero, but then if you lose, then everything is on me. And that's how team events are when it comes to deciders. Whoever plays the deciders, he's the hero. Or
we thought he had a major ankle sprain, but then luckily we do a preventive taping precaution that we always take with the senior athletes. So that kind of held it there. It wasn't that serious. That very moment, of course, it was an acute thing, so it felt a lot serious, and it was very painful for him to even move. But luckily, he could pull that match. It was just his determination and grit that he could pull it off.
Those jumping onto the court or whatever, they were not planned. It was after that, after that last point, all of us felt like that. That's it. We just wanted to congratulate Pranay for that quarters and semi-finals, and we just wanted to, it just came out naturally. We didn't plan or do anything purposefully, but it just came out.
I'm very happy to beat Denmark.
And then we took a drum from the Denmark team after the semi-finals. Our coach got it from them, so they don't have any match, so he got it from them.
Actually, no. I got the drum, but it was actually Wittinghus, a good friend of mine, who texted me saying like, yeah, now we don't need the drum anymore. Do you want to use the drum? And I was like, yeah, I'm coming and getting the drum, the lucky drum we got for the finals.
I think till the finals, they don't know, I think. They don't know about that India has come to finals. And in the finals, many Indian fans, they bought bands. They were really aggressive that we should win this match today. We should win this finals today.
So after the semi-final, we actually spoke to the Indian High Commission, and then The other coaches spoke to their friends. We know that for a fact, Indonesia will have the maximum support wherever it is, and especially in Asia, they'll always have it. So we thought we have to match them, not just on court but also off court.
If you take for example the Malaysia match, there were at least 300 supporters in the stadium who were holding Malaysian flags, and then they had got drums and all, and there were barely 15 of us inside the in the Indian dugout cheering for our team.
Yeah, I remember tweeting on a quarterfinal day, and that tweet going a little viral because I told looks like we are playing in Malaysia because there was too many Malaysian fans on that particular day, and we didn't have even one, unfortunately.
You're playing Indonesia, who are the 14 times Thomas Cup champions, and the way Indonesians like badminton, I think no other nation in this world likes badminton. So if we wanted to beat them, we wanted people who were as loud as them, because they are really, really loud. When Laksh was playing the first tie for us, we couldn't figure out who has won the point because there were equally loud cheers for both the nations.
I didn't do well in the quarterfinal and the semi-finals, but yeah, they were tough opponents to play, and yeah, the team was there to support me throughout the tournament. And after the semi-finals, when we had a group discussion, and they told me, "This you didn't do well in the last two, but next one is yours. We have one day to recover." And even my dad said, "Okay, like एक और मौका है, you have to prove it in the finals."
मैंने कहा लक्ष्य ये देखो, ईश्वर ने एक मौका दिया हुआ है फाइनल में, तो ये मैच ज़रूर जीतना है. सारी जो पीछे की तेरी हार है ये सब लोग भूल जाएंगे, बस ये मैच जीतना है.
And even I told Lakshya saying that, "Bhai, आज जीतना ही है." And he was like, and every day he used to say, "जीतना है." And but that day it felt different because he was in a zone, and I mean I remember he just saying that he just nodded his head and he's like, "हो जाएगा" types.
The first set I was not very comfortable.
It was similar to the quarterfinal or semi-final one.
लेकिन मतलब सेकंड गेम जब स्टार्ट हुआ और उसके बाद अगर आप जब 2 पॉइंट जैसे हुए, तो क्योंकि मैं लक्ष्य को जानता हूँ बचपन से, तो उसका जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज था आफ्टर दैट, मतलब जब उसने वो किया, तो देन मैं थोड़ा श्योर हो गया कि मैंने कहा कि अब कुछ बेटर रिजल्ट्स आएंगे इसमें. उसके बाद उसने मतलब बेहतर खेला.
In the second half of that deciding game, he played like a man possessed.
I didn't know how to celebrate at that time. I just fell on court and I was just thinking that feeling in. After the finals, everyone was so excited. I didn't even wait to stretch. I just went straight away to the men's doubles. It was just starting and I sat there and I was just supporting and just cheering.
I went to sleep because the way things were going was looking bad. But yeah, Laksh match I fully watched. Satwichira, when I started playing, then I thought, okay, I will try to take a 20-minute snap because it looked like it might be 1-all.
I mean, I don't get angry, but obviously it's also my life to be a coach. So I can't play, I have to sit still and try and stay calm. But obviously I can't not be emotional involved because I care for what I'm doing and I want to win, as I said. So obviously when I see a mistake or something, it's like inside I just but I also at the same time remember to keep the poker face in case they look at me.
Finals I observed him, he was laughing. I mean, it's a fake smile. I can sense that he was like, but inside he's like, once I see him back, he's like.
And I also been on court and I know how much it means that a coach is actually just sitting and cheering and just keeping the poker face, even though that might not been the right choice of stroke we did on court or something like that. Then I see that positivity, yeah, come on, you can do it, keep on going.
Oh, nice smile, cool. But after once I was like.
And they've done it. India, look at Shetty. What an amazing match. Surviving 4 match point opportunities. Well, celebrations for the two love leads in the final.
Me and Dhruv were watching in that small screen which is there in the warm-up court. I remember Pranay was sleeping. He's like, I'll take a nap for some time just before Srikanth's match started. He's like, what if it goes until the final match and what if I have to play? So I'll take a nap for some time, just let me know. So he woke up when it was almost 20 or something, I think. And then it came closer. So everybody was like, Pranay, just go back to sleep.
Very soft. I told him to play soft, then he played so soft, it went to the net. So I said, it's okay, because I know he's trying. At least he's into the pressure, but he's still trying. I know if he can keep that, then we'll win.
And India have created history. World men's team champions.
And then once we ran, we three, I remember me, Dhruv and Pranay just ran onto the court. These people are already on the court.
Just came out, that's it. also because I was winning it comfortably, and then I lost some 5-6 points, and then I was trailing, and then it was 20 all, and then I think I was down 2019 also.
I couldn't believe my eyes that we had actually won the Thomas Cup. I remember rushing onto the court and jumping like I had nothing going on in my head. I was just so happy.
The 6th different country to win the Thomas Cup, and they've done it in style.